Evening everybody. Today we're going to be reading Peppa Goes to the Bookshop. It was story day at the library and Madame Gazelle was talking to Peppa and her friends about books. A person who writes a book is called an author, she explained. Whoa, gasped Peppa. Can I be an author? Of course, Peppa, said Madame Gazelle. Can I be an author too? Said Pedro Pony. And me, asked Candy Cat. And me, asked Freddy Fox. All of Peppa's friends wanted to be an author. Yes, you can all be authors, children, said Madame Gazelle. If you write a book, you're an author. I'm going to write a book right now, announced Peppa. Me too, everyone agreed. But nobody knew where to start. Shall we write one together? Suggested Madame Gazelle. Then we can all be authors. Yay! Everyone cheered. Madame Gazelle led the children into the library craft room and put a long piece of paper up on the wall. Now, can anyone think of how the story began? She asked. Candy Cat put up her hand. Once upon a time there was. Peppa jumped in. A beautiful princess named Danny, barked Danny Bark. Woof! The children continued to add to the story, while Madame Gazelle wrote their ideas on the paper. One day Princess Danny was, said Edmund Elephant. In a rocket, added Emily Elephant. Zoo whoosh! Then Princess Danny looked out of the rocket window and saw, said Zoe Zebra. Princess Peppa, announced Peppa cheerfully. And then Princess Peppa gave Princess Danny a magical, added Freddie, carrot, finished Rebecca Rabbit. But it turned into a dinosaur, said George. And then there was a loud roar, announced Pedro. So the two princes ran all the way back to, said Wendy Wolf. Playgroup, announced Peppa. The end. What a fantastic story, said Madame Gazelle. You are all brilliant authors. I'm not an author because I didn't say anything, sighed Susie Sheep. Madame Gazelle looked at the pictures Susie had been drawing. What beautiful pictures! They're perfect for our story. They are? Asked Susie. Yes, Susie, said Madame Gazelle. Your pictures are just what the storybook needs. You can be the illustrator of a book. An illustrator is the person who draws the pictures. Whoa, gasped Susie as Madame Gazelle stuck her pictures on the story. Now our story is perfect, my little authors, announced Madame Gazelle. An illustrator, added Susie. But is it an actual book? Madame Gazelle asked Danny. It's on the wall. Ah, Danny, we can make it into one. Watch this. Madame Gazelle took the paper down and folded it into a book. Ta-da! She said, turning the pages. Hooray! Cheered everyone. Now, children, said Madame Gazelle, what are you going to call your book? Playgroup book, suggested Edmund. We are a playgroup and it is a book. Perfect, replied Madame Gazelle. Playgroup book it is. All the children were very happy with their book, except for Peppa. But Madame Gazelle, it's only a real book if we sell it in the bookshop. My dad can sell it in his bookshop, Freddie announced. Fantastic idea. Thanks, Freddie, said Madame Gazelle. I'm sure Mr. Fox will sell our book for us. He sells everything. At the end of the library trip, Freddie gave the book to his dad. Mr. Fox was very happy to sell the special book. My customers will love this. The next day, Madame Gazelle took the children to Mr. Fox's bookshop. Look, there it is, Peppa shouted excitedly. She could see playgroup books sitting on the table right in the middle of the shop window. I really hope someone buys it, whispered Susie. Me too. Just then, Daddy Pig arrived. Hi, Daddy Pig, said Peppa. What are you doing here? Oh, hello, Peppa, said Daddy Pig. I've come to buy your book. I quite like this one in the window. Playgroup book. Very interesting. Peppa giggled to herself and followed Danny Pig into the shop. He took the book up to the counter to buy it. Ah, a fine choice, said Mr. Fox. Daddy, Daddy, said Peppa, jumping up and down. You brought our book. I did, replied Daddy Pig. Oh, how wonderful. It looks like a very good book. It is, said Peppa proudly. Then she whispered to Madame Gazelle. Now we've sold our book in a bookshop. We really are authors, aren't we? Yes, Peppa, said Madame Gazelle. You most definitely are. That night, everyone enjoyed the new story, especially Daddy Pig. Thank you for joining me for story time. Bye.